Hola, chicos. So, in this episode, I'm going to go over a resource that I like using very much, especially for those of you that are feeling a bit more confident about reading out loud in Spanish. So, this video is for you if you're like, I've got the letters down, I know how they sound, I can read in Spanish, and I just want to access perhaps a bit of harder text, maybe text that you don't need the audio feedback because you know already that what you are reading is correct. So let me share with you this resource that I like using very much. It's Newsela Spanish. If you put that on Google, it'll take you straight to Newsela, which is a website that has current news in different levels. It's usually used for people that are learning English, but they also have a Spanish section that is similar. It helps people that are learning Spanish. So I'm just going to click on this first article, and you will notice that right here, if you click on that, it gives you different levels of Spanish reading. So depending on how you're feeling, you are going to choose one of the levels. I'm going to choose the easiest one, but I want you to notice, let me just kind of go back. Here in Max, it says word count 885, text level 6. Now you'll get all of this information if you have a subscription. You don't need to subscribe if you don't want to. It'll still give you the levels, but you might want to subscribe just to have this information here. So if you choose the easier level, check out how it changes. Now the text level is 2, meaning it's easier, and the word count also decreased. So you're not going to be reading as many words. The words are not going to be so complex. The sentences are going to be shorter. So what I would do if I were you, I would read out loud. So from the top, I would start. ¿No sabe cómo se siente alguien? Cierre los ojos y escuche. Really important that you read out loud because then you receive the feedback of hearing yourself in Spanish. ¿Quiere saber cómo se siente una persona? Puede mirar su cara para saber cómo se siente. Pero tal vez haya una mejor manera. Cierre sus ojos. Solo escuche. Now, as you're reading, pay attention to the words. See how many of these words are new to you. And you can start keeping track of the words that you're learning in a notebook or on a digital document that you have on your computer. So, and then you can ask yourself things like cierre. That's a command right there. Close your eyes. Escuche. So you can start perhaps noticing some patterns in context of how certain verbs are conjugated. That's an alternative to learning the conjugation tables, which, at least for me, that really puts me off when I'm learning languages. I don't like learning conjugation by itself. I like learning it while I'm using it. So that's my advice for you. Keep reading every day. If you do an article a day, that would definitely keep your Spanish, improve it even. And then another thing that you can do with Newsela is after you're done reading the article, and you might have to read it several times in order to understand it, then you can go to the English, and in the English version, it tells you what the article means. So then you can kind of test yourself to see how much you are understanding of what you are reading. Ciao!